Sexual assault is a known issue nationwide, and it is a reoccurring issue amongst college campuses. In addition to this being a real everyday problem, I myself have seen and compared state trends throughout my days attending the University of New Mexico. The graph in this slide will include the information I received from my entire English 120 on-campus class. With approval from my professor, I got a variety of answers from my fellow classmates on their opinion towards the crime on campus. Gathering 55 individuals and giving them the option of answering the questions on a scale from 1 to 5, how much worse is the crime on campus, and also on a scale from 1 to 5, how much better is the crime on campus. With the data I collected, I recorded from my results that 35 people gave their opinion for the question stating that crime has gotten worse. With the survey asking if the crime has gotten better, only 25 people voted. This center has issued an act towards violence against women. This was reauthorized and then amended on July 22, 2015 by the Department of Education due to money issues and being able to afford additional rights to campus victims. A lot of the credentials associated with both of these acts issued focus on the same things. Victims of sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence, and stalking are all reoccurring issues within the local community. Each documentation credible needs necessary crime dates. This survey focuses mainly towards people who receive Lobo alerts on time and people who receive them late. The poll I recorded was ridiculous. How can you send an alert to students attending campus classes hours, days, weeks, even months late? How does it even help is my first question. Daily, we as a community are sent text messages warning us to leave certain premises and, or at the very least, be on high alert while going through our daily lives. The crime on UNM campus is up according to the annual report. An overview of the act shows campus crime data. This act is stated under oath to provide support for individuals with options towards a change that would put them in a better place academically, any type of transportation, living, or business. Also, if the student is testifying, this act helps with notifying a local law enforcer. Any individual going through any of this, attending a college and/or university, is allowed this privilege. Certain policies must abide by each act specifically within the procedures and yearly reports submitted by them. These institutions have a requirement of reporting something as soon as it happens. They separate each warning into categories of it being a timely warning or an emergency notification, two very different types of obligations. Putting all the information together that I had gathered while researching why we as a community even have to have any sort of statistics, it looks pretty bad on UNM when you constantly get alerts saying someone broke out of jail and was found on campus, or a burglar was hiding out inside of Zimmerman, which is beyond populated with our students. The fact is, these alerts are not getting to us students or even family members on time. With the students who I went through and handed out a questionnaire, I also asked them to download an app I was trying to get out to the public. At first, this app was just a blog I wanted to make for my friends who were scared to get to their late-night classes on campus, so they could write funny things and have people comment or repost your post. It was really something for my circle of friends. Since Weebly was so cool and easy to use, I figured making an app that sends you notifications just like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. would be pretty fun to make. This app was designed to help keep communities intertwined in a much better fashion. You can not only write a status, but you can also post your location in an instance where you'd need any type of assistance. Having an urgency button to press underneath where you'd post if you'd like your message to be sent to the authorities. Being able to have an app readily at your desire that keeps account of what you post in order from time, date, place where you know your voice will be heard. It helps knowing at least somehow, somewhere, someone is reading your post. Maneuvering around the app is very easy. There's even a little question mark on the top right-hand corner. If you click it, there will pop up arrows to each button and words explaining what each of them do. Sending instant messages to your close friends on the app has never been this fast. The cute emojis that come with the chatting service is super cool as well because they move and express their feelings a little more thoroughly than any normal Apple iPhone emoji. My reasoning behind making Lobo Family into an app focuses on working more efficiently than any other normal Lobo alert. It is really based off of the fact that with any type of social media, you can get alerts just like a notification. If you're in the same vicinity as the alert notified, then it will make the same sound as the horrendous noise that happens whenever there's a flash flood warning. Just to get your attention, of course. Being able to post photos where you can zoom in and actually get a good look at the location or whatever else the individual posted really does a wonder on what exactly you're picturing when you see an alert. Having a description of height, weight, gender, etc., and maybe even a video or a photo attached, nowadays it's really easy to capture things on video. Victims associated with sexual assault on campus, or just assault in general, can gather with other individuals who have gone through the same thing, or just people who want to give their guidance. Being in an environment where you know that your words and stories are appreciated makes you feel a lot more welcome in your own skin. We meet in the Zimmerman Library every Wednesday from 1:45 to 3:15. Being there for the whole time is not necessary, as well as coming on time. It's always nice to be respectful and meet together and end on a good note together, but you gotta do what you gotta do. For people who want to meet one-on-one, we have a specific area for appointments for who and when they're open on the Lobo Family app itself. Honestly, this app has been the easiest social media for me to maneuver around.